Let me continue.
Yeah, it's okay. And
Yeah.
the
Hey everyone, very good evening. Myself Anbu, I'm solution architect as well Microsoft MEP. I'm from India. So today we are going to discuss .NET development with Azure Durable Function. So in this session, we are going to see what is serverless, and
Anbu,
then
can you
what is Azure.
please get me? Oh, sure. Okay. The recording has started.
Right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Can I start in your first again?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. Hey everyone, very good evening. So this is Anbu Mani. I am solution architect as well Microsoft MEP from India. So today we are going to see start and development with Azure Durable Functions. Okay. So in this session, overall agenda. So first we are going to discuss introduction serverless, and next thing overview of Azure functions, and then durable functions with key concepts. And then what is the benefit of durable functions which we use in our project. And then durable functions, application patterns, and then finally we have demo for all the patterns. Okay. So first, what is serverless? So serverless is nothing but without like worried about our deployment, our environment, everything. Okay. So deploy without having worry about infrastructure. So infrastructure which means the server software, everything. Okay. So next thing is automatic scaling. Okay. So when once we develop our project, our functions, okay. So it it automatically scaling based on the usage. Okay. We can able to upscale whatever we want. Okay. So any range. Okay. So then consumption based pricing console. This means what we use, we need to pay that. Maybe if we are using 2 hours, so we need to pay the 2 hours cost. Okay? That's a consumption based pricing model. So this is overall serverless. Okay. So next is what is Azure Functions. Okay. So before I'm jumping into Azure Functions, that's why we are using Azure Functions. Okay. So before Azure Function, basically we use web service like WebJob. Okay. So previously we as of now also we are using WebJob. So WebJob is one kind of a small function, and we can able to execute. Okay. So what is now Azure Functions? So Azure Functions same allows you to run small piece of code. Okay, it's called Azure Functions without worrying about application infrastructure. Okay, like say example, we need to run job every day or every month, so every hour. So we can go for Azure Functions. We are going to use only Azure Functions, small piece of project, small piece of concepts like that. Okay. So in that Azure function, we have multiple types. So triggers. So basically triggers, we have 3 types of triggers: timer trigger, queue trigger, and then HTTP request trigger. So and then languages. Languages we have C#, F#, and JavaScript. All the languages it will support Azure functions. And then bindings, the storage places. Okay, we can able to use blob storage, Cosmos, and SendGrid, etc. Okay. So these are overall Azure functions. Just a minute. Sorry. Sorry guys. So these are overall overview of Azure functions. Okay. So then, what is durable function? Why durable function? Okay. So as we discussed, Azure functions are common basic. Okay. So Azure function is the initial step of the small piece of code. Okay. So what is the Azure durable function? Okay. So here the example of the 2 pieces. Okay. First one, normal Azure function. Next one is Azure durable function. Okay. So if we use normal Azure function, maybe for example function 1, function 2, function 3. We have 3 functions. Okay. So function one, it will work. So, but if suppose we need to use the result function one into function two, we cannot able to use. Okay. So the function one is execute only one function at a time. So we cannot reuse the values in the function two or function three. Okay. But now the durable function will the durable function will solve the problem. Okay. So the glow picker fan out, fan in workflow is common. Okay. So initially start function one, and this is a function one, a function, basic function. So the basic function, we can use multiple functions, okay? So function one, function two, function three, okay? So we can use all the functions. Once the three functions execute, we can get the result, or else we can able to use function one value into function two, function value into function three. So we'll see the demo in upcoming slides. Okay, we'll do the demo from direct demo, slide demo. So difference between Azure function and the durable functions. Okay. So Azure function is Azure service from Microsoft. Okay. So Azure durable function is extension of Azure function. Okay. Thus it's one of extension. Okay. So Azure function is stateless. Azure durable function is stateful. Okay. So here what is stateless and then stateful? Okay. Stateless is maybe. So as I discussed function one, if suppose I am using any value or I am calling any API, okay. So I am getting any one value, maybe 10, okay. So the 10 value, so if I call function 2, the 10 will be removed from Azure function 1, okay. It's called stateless. So we can't keep the value until all the function execution, okay. Stateful is we can use all the functions value in the last function itself, okay. Maybe if I'm getting function 1 value and then function 2 value and function 3 value, so all the three values keep alive until function 4 execution. Okay. So that is a stateful. So Azure functions are less efficient compared to Azure durable function. So Azure durable function is more efficient, can create more complex workflows. Okay. We'll see the demo. So durable function key points, okay. So orchestrator function and then activity function and then starting orchestration, okay. So when we create for the basic durable function, with a three-step default template, okay. So initially it's calling orchestration and then orchestrator function and then activity function, okay. So okay, we'll orchestrator function, we can define a workflow, okay. So whatever we want, we create the logics, everything. Maybe I need to call function 1 and then I need to call function 2, I need to call function 3. So we can define all the workflow in the orchestrator function, okay. So once we define the workflow, we need to call the activity function or entity function, okay. So next time everything we are going to do the orchestrator function, okay. So sleep during activity, which means, so if suppose function 1 is taking much time, okay, maybe if we are calling external API, so once it will sleep until the response will back, okay. So sleep activity also available in the durable function, okay. So activity functions performs only single step, okay. If I need to call one API, it will call only one API, okay. So after that it will complete, okay. That is the use of activity function, okay. So starting orchestration is a basic initial step of the durable function calling, okay. So durable function benefits, okay. So define workflow the same as we discussed the key points, same points here, okay. So here more benefits is we can solve very big workflow, complex workflows, okay. If we have complex issues, we'll easily we easily solve the durable functions, okay. So then easy to implement, okay. The fan out, fan in, the wait for human interaction. Wait for human interaction is example for the approval from some users. Like if I need to approve something from someone request to me, so we can do that the Azure durable function, okay. So also we can able to see it is in progress or it's a cancel, okay, the workflows. to manage state for you and then error handling. So maybe I'm called from API. If it is failed there, so I can create a policy. Okay, how many times it to retry, so until the API is completion. Okay, activity is completion. Okay. So this is Azure durable function workflow. So Q trigger or whatever you want, maybe we can call HTTP trigger or we'll use any trigger. Okay. So initially any one trigger and then orchestrator functions. Okay, so basic orchestrator function. So then activity function 1, 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's up to you. So durable function types. So total 4 types available. So first one is the client. We'll see the code. Where is the client? It's a stateless. So when I call the client, so it's called orchestrator. The client will be terminated. Okay. So orchestrator is the next step of durable function. It's a stateful. It keeps all the values alive until the overall function is completion. Okay. So then say activity. Activity is the stateless because activity only doing one function at the time. Okay. One activity is done from the orchestrator. Okay. So next is entity. Entity as a stateful function. So next one is application pattern. Okay. So total we have 6 patterns. Okay. So first one is function chaining. Okay. So and then fan out panning and then asynchronous HTTP API and then monitoring and then human interaction and then aggregator. Aggregator is a stateful function. We'll see the next slide. Okay. We'll see more on the next slide. Function chaining. Okay. So what is function chaining? As we discussed previous slide, so function 1, function 2, function 3. Okay. We can able to use function 1 value into function 2, function value into function 3. Okay. This is a function chaining. So the looping from one function to another function. It's called function chaining. Okay. So here is the example. Okay. So in the code, the screen that I was showing, in the welcome is a function 1. Okay. So once I get the value from function 1, I am passing function 2. So and then I am getting function 2, function 1 plus function 2 value here. So then I am passing function 3. Okay. So I got function 3 is our final result. Okay. So we'll keep demo. So I'm using Visual Studio 2022. Okay. So create new project. Here Azure Function. So select Azure Function. So you can use any name. Azure Function. Demo. Okay. So just use it anything. So here I need to select durable function. Okay. So durable function orchestrator. Okay. So then generally if I create HTTP trigger, it automatically creates generic Azure function. It's not creating Azure durable functions. Okay. So we need to select durable function orchestration. Okay. So just create. Okay. So automatically basic template it will create it. Okay. So now, okay. So this is called a client. Okay. So what we discussed on the slide. Okay. The starting orchestration durable client binding, right? So this one is the just hold on. It's over now. Okay. This is durable client and then orchestrator functions. Okay. So this is orchestrator function. Okay. So when I execute the program, it automatically triggered here. So once the triggered, okay, so here automatically it will create a HTTP start, okay. So if you want change queue trigger, so you can change it, okay. So when I call HTTP trigger, automatically call function one, okay. So where is the function one? The function one is a stateful or orchestrator, okay. So function one, so once orchestrator calling, it will be terminated. Okay, so we'll get the instance ID. So in the instance ID, we'll see the function still executing or it will complete it. Okay, we can able to see that. Okay, so here we are doing three results. Okay, function one, function two, function three. Okay, okay. So once the function one we call, we getting some message, and then function two, and then function three. Okay, just I execute the program. Okay, so thus I triggered HTTP trigger. So I got the result. I got the debug from here. Okay, so once I press, so it will execute.
What about position? Anbu, we cannot listen your.
Oh my god. So far I speak with mute.
I think you are doing something.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Okay, let me explain. Then I muted, I don't know. I'm not muted. Okay. So did I explain function chaining? Hello?
Hey, we can hear.
No, I explained function chaining with the voice.
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Okay, let me again I explain fan out fanning. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay.
No,
So
it's
fan out
okay.
fanning is nothing but okay. So if we need to execute parallel process, okay, function one. I say example if I have 10 lakhs records, okay. So I want to insert the database, okay. So the small piece of program, how it will execute, we need to parallel process, okay. So if I call function one will return the 10 lakhs record, okay. So and then it will split each function, maybe if assumption 10k, okay. If it is 10k 10 lakh, maybe it will create 100 functions, okay. So function 2 will create 100 parallel process, okay. So once it all done, then only the function 3 will execute, maybe just our assumption we need to know that all the data are inserted or not, okay. The flag is true or false, okay. So function 2 executed 10 lakhs record, then only the function 3 will call, okay. So when the function 3 call, we know the result function 2 it is updated or not, okay. So the status will be updated in the database. That's called the function fan out fan in, okay. Say I created program here, okay. So function one, I'm calling function one, just I'm getting the data, okay, five objects, okay, 5 columns, okay. So once the 5 columns, just I'm like adding the function to the parallel processing, okay. Function two, the loop will execute 5 times. The 5 times the record will be getting parallelly adding the data. So once it all done, so I'm going to sum the record, sum the value, okay. So once the sum, then the function 3 will execute automatically, okay. That's a fan out fanning, okay. Okay, I executed the program. That is a debug. Yeah. Okay. So function one called, okay. So in the function one, I get the data 5 objects, okay. So once I got the 5 objects, now I'm going to doing parallel process of adding, okay. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So it all done. Okay. So it will take some time, okay. So it all done, okay. You can see here, okay. Function 3, function 2 calling 5 times, okay. So once function 2 is done, then only I'm going to sum the record, okay. So after that I'm going to sum the record, sum the value, okay. So after sum value is 10, okay, whatever it's adding, 2, 5, okay. So the function 3 result, okay. This is a fan out fan in concept, okay. So next one is asynchronous HTTP APS, okay. The same asynchronous HTTP APS, you can able to do async call with outside of function tab, okay. So that's the concept, okay. So here, example, okay. So function one will, if I'm going to call function one, so function one will call outside of our environment, maybe. For say example, any approval notification, okay. So once it started, if I am the product, okay. So I send to someone to approve the notification, okay. So maybe I'm not sure when he or she will approve the data, okay. So until I need to wait, okay. So async call durable function will wait until the user accepted. Maybe if they are approving or denying. Okay. So do work and then get the status. So we'll know the get status. Okay. So we'll see the demo. Okay. So this is a sample. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So if we call Azure asynchronous API call, we'll get the status get URL. Okay. So in the status get URL, we know the exact result from the execution function. Okay. Just I am going to paste. Okay. So if I put the URL, so I get the result. Okay. Output for 10 and then completed. Okay. Runtime status is completed or not. Okay. We'll see the demo. So how it will work. Okay. Next monitoring we'll see. Okay. So I have to maybe just remove the so, same. I will open from my demo. Okay, existing demo. Easy for me. Maybe function one. Okay. Maybe click. So I'm including same program. Okay, I executed. Okay, so now the function one will be executed. Okay, so but maybe for assumption here we called external API anything. Okay, so just I put the debugger. Okay, so now we have the result story, right? Okay, if this debugger is not executed. Okay. Take time. Okay, it's showing completed. For demo, I put clear thread story. Okay, we'll wait. Now I copy and paste. Okay. So here runtime status should be running. Okay. It not completed yet. Okay. Still it's progress. Okay. So I am not getting any output. Okay. So until the result came, the durable function will be working. Okay. It will not terminate until it was completed. Okay. So maybe I think it will take. runtime status is failed. Maybe some issues because the input value, everything is wrong. Okay. So I pause in object, so that's why it's getting error. Okay. No issues. So next one is monitoring. Okay. So monitoring is a looping concept. Okay. Like say example, okay, let me show you. Okay, so the example was shows maybe the status, the job status. Okay, if I execute one function, so any function, it should be failure. Okay, so we are not assuming everything should be success. Okay, so once success only we need to terminate the function until it should execute. Okay, so in that case we use the monitoring. Okay, so here the screenshot will be shown. So job status. So I'm getting job status. Okay, so if it is yes or no, maybe it has completed or not, kind of things. Okay, so then next once it's completed, then only the next function or it will terminate. Okay, it will break. Okay, if it is not completed, okay, if it is not equal to completed, so next looping the concept. Okay, so how many minutes I need to check. So next time, okay, next step, okay, maybe after 5 minutes I need to recheck, and then after 10 minutes I need to recheck. Same kind of things. Okay, it will re-execute. It will monitoring all the until it will terminate. Okay, so this was monitoring. So we'll see the demo. So next thing is human interaction. Okay, so human interaction, as we discussed, the request approval. Okay, so maybe the SMS or the DevOps concept like user approval or customers approval. So all the kind of things we use a human interaction concept. Okay, so nothing is the human interaction code was wait for the external event. Okay, the moderation. Okay, so it was this is one kind of function stack. Okay, so once we call the particular function stack, so it will execute parallelly. Okay, so we don't worry about the results. Okay, so once it is true or false, so it automatically trigger another function. Okay, it's a reference. So aggregator is stateful entity. So if we get parallel values, so it all aggregates our durable functions. Okay, it will help to aggregate the values. Okay. Okay. So next one is the statistic table. Okay, it's main thing. Maybe people will get confused. Okay, let me show you. Okay. My sample demo for other one. So just I will show you the monitor function. I execute the function. Okay, so now it will execute only monitor. Okay. So how I wrote the monitor function. So get job status is the function name. Okay. So in the get job status, I return just not completed in the static value. Okay. So if it is not returned, the condition will be not satisfied. Okay. So next thing, so I put that sleep until okay 1 minute. Okay. So after 1 minute, it will re-execute. Okay. So again it went display and then get the value and then it will recheck. So until it has completed. Okay. Just to call. Okay. This is a URL. So now it execute. Okay. So function 1 that is not completed. Okay. So next I'm going to add 1 minute and then I create the timer. Okay. So timer will create a, we need to wait 1 minute. Okay. So the status was okay. So runtime status is running. Okay. So we are not getting any result as of now. Okay. So maybe we'll wait 1 minute. Okay. So in meantime we have any. Okay. In meantime I will show you the history table. What is history table? Okay. So history table is save execution history into durable storage. Okay. Okay. Let me explain. Include message function orchestrated on invoke. Okay. Maybe. Okay. So the durable function always saves all the execution in the storage history table. Okay, maybe. So here maybe getting confused. Okay, monitor HTTP trigger, monitor HTTP trigger, monitor draft status, monitor. So it is showing 2 times or 3 times. Maybe people will think why it will execute again and again. Okay, it's not a concept. Okay. Okay. So first maybe it is executed monitor expiry time. Okay. Function one, okay, get stop status is first one is executed. Okay. So next thing, so again maybe the loop will came, but it is not executed. Okay. So next it will check which function is not executed as of now. Okay. It will execute another function only, not already executed function. Okay. So this is the table. I am showing the history table demo. Okay. It has printed to 3 times. Okay. Just a minute. It is history table. Okay, here we'll see the 3 times the same message. Okay, so task complete, task complete, task completed. So maybe we'll get the confused why it has executed 3 times. Okay, so a durable function always stateful in orchestrator. Okay, it always reprint, re-execute, but the function will not re-execute, but the value is reprinted. Okay, each and every time. Okay, so okay, before that, what is the status of this? Still is running, so because let's move. Just 1 minute. We need to wait 3 more minutes. Okay. The durable function developing durable function. So we'll use Azure portal. We can create durable function directly from Azure portal, or else command line prompt and then Visual Studio. Okay, we'll use the 3 of anyone we'll use that creating all the durable functions. Okay, all done demo. So yeah, any question? Still it's executing. Any questions?
Yeah, Anbu, there are a few questions
Yeah.
in the event page, and I have written into the question answering slide tab. Can you please see the question answering, or are you going to tell you? First question is that are Azure durable function stateful or stateful?
Azure durable function is stateful. Okay, so as I discussed earlier, so 3 functions. Okay, let me show you the demo. I will show you. The Azure durable function is stateful. Okay, first answer. Okay, it's clear. Okay, so orchestrator always stateful. The activity is not stateful. Okay, this is activity. Okay, it's not stateful, but Azure durable function is stateful function.
Okay. Can I tell you the second question?
Yes.
Different application pattern for Azure durable function. I am going to repeat it. What are the different application pattern for durable Azure functions use case? What?
Last time the Azure durable function pattern was the function training, fan out, fan in region. The question was right. The Azure durable function pattern, right?
What are the different application patterns for Azure durable functions use case? Actually, maybe he want to know that what type of application is.
No, the durable function pattern was a 6. Okay, function training, fan out, fan in, the asynchronous HTTPS, and then monitoring, and then human interaction and aggregator. Okay. So
Okay.
I explained everything. So these are all the application patterns for Azure Dual Functions. So each pattern will help us our problem. Okay, it's based on the use case, based on the problem.
Okay.
Okay, so as I explained, like data inserting. Okay, multi lakhs or millions record insertion. So we go for fan out fan in concept. It's very helpful for us. Okay, maybe we need to like SMS, sending SMS or the emails. We'll use monitoring or asynchronous HTTP APIs pattern. Okay, so function chaining. If we need to use previous function value in the next function app, we'll go for function chaining pattern. Okay, it's based on the use cases.
Okay. Third question is, what are the different application pattern for durable application? A third question is that in which type of application is fit for serverless application architecture? What type of application is perfectly fit for serverless architecture? Say business application, or say bot type application, or AI type application?
No, see, as I said, the serverless dual functions, okay, it's a dual function serverless, okay, first
No,
thing,
actually, it is
okay.
not only for durable. He wants to know. He wants to know about the where he can what where serverless application architecture will fit. In what type of
Yes,
application serverless
no, no,
architecture?
no, it will fit all the places, so based on our requirements, okay, it's just like batch job. Azure dual functions kind of batch job or web job, okay, so we can fit anywhere, any maybe AI or machine learning, so whatever you want, okay. So it's not specifically platform. It's not specific platform. It's open to every places. Okay. So see, already I told you now, it will support all the languages. If you want to
Okay,
develop Python, you can develop. If you want to develop C Sharp, you can develop Java, whatever. Okay.
right. It's a
Like
concept actually.
it's just one kind of extension or execution place. Okay. So we
Right.
can fit anywhere.
Okay. So third question. Next question is that it is quite related to the costing. Uh,
Yeah.
he asks you that is it expensive to use Azure functions in application?
No. No, it's not expensive. So because
Can you please give
uh,
us some idea? My second
yes,
part,
yes,
question second part
yes.
was that.
Yes. Maybe. Uh, if you develop your Azure function will execute 5 minutes. Okay. So
Okay.
Azure function always serverless. Okay. So maybe it should run whenever we want. Okay. So we need to run 8 p.m. to 8:05. Now it will automatically start 8 and then 8:05. 8:05 it should shut down. Right. So this is serverless. Okay. So see, I say example Azure, okay. So I'm going to example for Azure, okay. Azure functions giving minimum 5 minutes, maximum 10 minutes for free subscription. Okay, we don't pay anything.
Okay.
Okay, we don't want paid anything. Okay, so we'll use up to 10 minutes. Okay, so if you want use more than 10 minutes, you can go for web like consumption plan. Maybe if you are Azure developer, we have the app service plan, right? We go for any app service plan based on our requirement. Okay, so generally I say like if I go for Windows app service plan, normal 2 GB or 3 GB, it should around 1600 to 1800 for INR. Okay, so USD maybe 20-25 USD. Okay, so 5 to 10 minutes is free. Okay, no need to pay anything. No need to pay anything.
Okay.
Hope I answered the question.
Right. Thank you very much, Anbu, for for your time and effort, and
Uh,
it was wonderful actually.
okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Asan. So thanks for everyone. Okay. So if anything need, just contact me any Twitter or any social media. Okay, always I am available. So once again, thank you Tech Forum. So everyone, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hopefully next time
Thank
you
you.
will join in our session, and it will be very good opportunity for Bangladesh community to have you with us.
It was always pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Anbu.
Nah,
Thank you very
thank you.
much.
Bye. Bye. Bye.